The Global Fund's objective is to end the epidemics of AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. And with AIDS, we have already made extraordinary progress. However, we face one big challenge, and that is infection rates around young women and girls.
In the most infected areas of the world, and especially of Africa, 80% of the new infections are girls and women. 80%, 80. This is astronomical.
The high rates of infection are driven by a combination of discrimination, lack of gender equality, gender-based violence.
Socially, economically, and especially culturally, young women and adolescent girls are still finding themselves in the margins.
Women do the majority of the world's work. They make a small fraction of the world's income, and they own even less of the world's property. And it's this inequality which underpins so many of the biggest challenges we face across the world.
Girls and women should have equal rights. They should be able to pursue their dreams. They should be able to choose when, if, and how they want to have a family.
When girls get educated, everything changes. Right? So when girls are educated, they're more likely to earn a living that can support a family. And maybe most importantly, they're much more likely to stand up for their own rights and the rights of people who are underserved in their own population.
When you educate a girl, you invariably educate the family. The girl ensures that her children are educated. An educated woman is more likely to focus on her health and her family's health.
What needs to happen really for women and girls specifically is access to sustained and relevant information around HIV. It's ensuring equal access to healthcare, quality education, speaking openly about sex to our younger generations.
These are things that we have to work on every year with new generations coming out into sexual maturity. They need to learn.
We have to really shed light on the issue and educate women and girls, but also men.
It's pointless to empower a woman who's going to go back to a home that doesn't respect her power, you know, because then what is she going to do about that power? Nothing. Then it doesn't change the conversation.
Investing in the youths of Africa is basically securing Africa's future. If we don't act now, we are endangering the future of this continent.
The world can't afford not to have half of the population as fully engaged as possible, half of the population contributing to our economy, half of the population showing us what the future could be.
We at the IMF know that by empowering women, we can boost growth, we can reduce inequality, and we can diversify the economy. We have to create the conditions for women and girls to be empowered.
There's a real movement for women happening all over the world. And we have to take advantage of this moment and make sure we turn it into real action so that girls and women all over the world see the benefits of true equality. It's time to lean in for women and girls in the fight against HIV, and it's time to support her.
The time is now, and I believe in her.
Now it's time to invest in her.
Invest in her.
Join us, join her.
I stand with her.
With her.
In the fight against HIV.